So you guys want to see the most useful camping items that we use every time we go RVing? Well, let's do it.
Hey, we're at one of our favorite places to purchase camping supplies.
She buys too much.
And hey guys, thanks for watching. I'm Carrie, this is Mark, this is The Art of RVing. We're at one of our favorite camping supply stores. Can't say the name. Is that okay?
I guess. What do I know?
We're trying to be proper.
Yeah.
And legit.
Legit.
But we wanted to show you some of our favorite items that we use every time we go camping. Thanks. If you're new, thanks for watching. Hit that subscribe button. And if you already subscribed, thanks again.
Okay, so we're on the okay, so we are on the exciting holding tank treatment aisle. Ooh, and I have to admit, these we use a lot of this. This is the concentrated RV toilet treatment, and I just like it because they're singles. It's very handy. I put it right by the toilet, unscrew it, boom, done, out of there. I don't know. That's the way I do it. How do you do it? Okay, so we're on the next item, and check it out. This, I love this. Can you tell what this is? All right, so this just fits on top of your fan in the bathroom, and that gives you a chance like to open your vent up when you're driving. It's fantastic. And also when it's raining, this is very, very handy, easy to put on. Probably took me 45 minutes to put this thing on. Okay, so while we're in the sewer aisle, I wanted to show you, we use an extra long 15-foot so we always use an RV sewer hose that's a 15-footer. Some of you might want to use shorter ones, I don't know. But something I do know is to get a better RV sewer line. Don't get a cheap one and don't cheap out, because you are going to be sorry about that. And another thing is buy two of them. Yeah, and that way you can hook them together just in case, and also if one breaks. So 2 sewer hoses.
Okay, one thing that we had to have are these step rugs. I know different RVs have different steps. Ours curve, but even for our other camper, when they were straight, this just helps you grip so much better. You don't feel like you're gonna fall, which we've both done. I fell coming out, he fell coming in.
Yeah.
And plus it helps with the dirt.
Yeah.
So I highly recommend these.
Okay, I know a ton of, everybody uses all kinds of different levelers, you know, and so this is the kind that we use. What kind do you use? Put it down below. But we love these fasten leveling blocks, just like Legos, and we always use these. And you put them in like Legos and you level up your trailer. I have put them upside down and skid all the way across them, ruining a couple. I'm sure everyone else has done the same thing, but these are easy to carry, and I can put them in my boxes in my storage. I don't know, this is just the kind that we use. So as far as hoses go, of course everyone knows you have to have a specific water hose, but the most important thing is we got the longest hose possible, and we also got 2 hoses just in case. Very, very important. Something else that you may want to consider is a filter that goes in. We don't really drink a lot of the water that comes through our camper, but we still use one. This might not be the best one, what do I know, but at least it's a water filter, and we use a 90-degree fitting to put on it, so it takes the pressure off that fitting outside the camper. So this is something that we do use. Okay, so
we replaced the one that was in the camper with this Okay, we replaced the shower head that was in the camper with this one, the Oxygenics. It saves water. It has a little button that you can turn off the water, so to kind of conserve water while you're soaping up or whatever. And the water pressure is much better. So we highly recommend this.
Okay, something that we wouldn't purchase again, and you guys tell me what it is. Maybe it's operator error, I have no idea, but check it out. They always say the bottom right is the coldest place in your refrigerator to put this fan, and it blows up in there. Ours had D batteries, which I'm pretty sure this one has D batteries, probably the exact one, but that thing didn't work. It went off, and it didn't work. Maybe we're doing something wrong, so if you would, leave the comments below. But we would love for the refrigerator to be colder, but disappointing.
I want these sheets. They have camper on.
So I'm always very concerned about the tires on the RV because they're very, very important. So I always cover my tires. You've got to keep your tires covered and buy a good quality tire cover. And I even cover them at the campsite. Maybe that's being paranoid, I don't know. But you can never be too careful with your tire covers.
Okay, this is the stove topper and cutting board, and what's so cool about it, it has the little gripper on the back. It goes on top of the burners and gives me so much more counter space. Our camper has 0 counter space. So Mark built me a little sink cover, which we can link the video below. That helps, and then this helps also too. Plus it makes it just look nicer. Okay, this is a big Road Atlas, and it's probably old school to some people, which it is. But sometimes you're on a road that you lose your Wi-Fi connection, Google Maps won't come up, it just spins and spins and spins. So it helps to have a paper copy. This will also take you on roads that are large enough. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Anyway, large scale, easy to read. It is cumbersome. Use Google Maps when you can, Apple Maps, whatever. But this is nice to have just in case.
Okay, I am on the propane aisle, and the reason I'm on the propane aisle is because of this hose. This hose needs to be replaced every 2 years, and I talk with a propane expert. Watch this video right here, and you will find out a lot about propane, replacing your lines, and the leaks. It's very important.
Mark's rolling his eyes at me, y'all. Tell him to stop. This is a set of dishes that we use every time we go camping. Cute little campers on them, melanine. They're holding up really well. I have to say we've had them now about 2 years. We use them every time. Mark doesn't like to eat on paper, so he washes the dishes and we use these.
Okay, just a little tidbit here on some experience that we've had through some RV shows. This grab handle, like this, ours is like this, where it's straight, and when you come out, you have to hold your hand up like this. When we replace ours, it will be one at a 45 degree, because when you come out, it's much easier to grab. We've noticed that at some RV shows. Just a side note.
Okay, this is a screen door grill. It's adjustable, so it'll go on whatever size you have. We have this for when we take our dog Oscar. He can't like scratch on it and tear up the screen.
Yeah. Okay, so what I have here is I have a surge protector. This is the one we use, and I know that they've got a lot better ones, and hopefully we'll never get bit, because we are kind of cheaping out buying this one, you know. Any comments below of anybody who's used this with bad experiences or good experiences, let me know. But surge protector, we feel better about it, and that's for sure. Okay, so one thing we do have is we have a dog bone. So actually 2 dog bones. So we need one that goes from 50 to 30 amp and one that goes from 30 amp to 50 amp. It wouldn't hurt anything. And we plug in at home at 110, but I noticed that they do have these that go like from 50 to 110 and 30 to 110. So you've got to have a dog bone or you'll be sorry. Or you'll be buying one at Walmart. Okay, just a side note, I know that everybody out there probably already has a battery box, but there's something you need to know about a battery box, is that when we bought our trailer used, there were no holes in the bottom just like these are, and I drilled holes in the bottom of this because when I got my trailer, this box was completely full of water with the battery sitting in it. So immediately I drilled holes. So it's something for you to think about. Okay, so this trailer aid, this is what we use, except that I don't use this, but I do believe in this because my other jack would not jack up my dual tires on that side that look just like that. It just didn't get it high enough off the ground. But this is the easiest way to change your tire. I'm convinced. And what I use is I just use a ramp, like an oil changing ramp that you put in front of your tires, and I just take one with me and throw it in the back of my truck, and that way, and it gets higher than this one. I'm still not convinced that this is going to get my tire high enough, but it may. You know, it looks like a quality product. So anyway, just for safety wise, this is the way to change the tire. Okay, so I prefer one of these little rocking chairs. Mark likes the kind of chair that you lay out, you know, and prop your feet up, but I just kind of like to rock when I'm at the campsite. So here I am rocking. Let me say it. I like it.
I'm better.
No, I'm
better.
You're dragging.
I'm better. So tell us what you guys thought. Do you have favorite items you use? Do you ever come to this store?
Do you agree with the items that we like?
Yeah. If you're not subscribed, please do so. Please hit that like button. We really appreciate it. It helps us a lot. And if you're new, thanks again. I want these sheets. We have campers on.